Alright, in game. I can now spectate. Yeah. Alright. We have Malphite, Lux, Janna, Nocturne, and Vayne coming out for blue team, which is Fallback Gaming. And then we have Diana, Jace, Cho'Gath, Ezreal, and Lulu coming out for purple side, which is the front lines. Let's see. Cho'Gath, Whirlwind Lamb has run him at least one game before this, possibly in all 3 games. I don't know. Pretty strong jungler. Nocturne is a very strong aggressive jungler as well. Clears very quickly. We have Vayne and John in the bot lanes versus an Ezreal Lulu. So there's quite a bit of poke coming out from Ezreal and Lulu. They have pretty good engage and disengage because of their skill sets. Janna and Vayne are also very mobile champions, so there could be a lot of fun, entertaining action happening down bot lane. Lux is a very poke style mid laner, and she's going against Diana, who is that kind of once you hit 6, you just go all in and kill someone, and you just want to assassinate people constantly. Lux can sort of do that with her laser, but you have to make sure you have enough damage and enough burst out on you to do so. It'll be interesting to see that matchup though, because they both have double proccing shields. You don't usually see that too often in mid lane. We got a Jace versus Malphite top. Now Malphite can stack armor against the Jace, so that's pretty good for him. But Jace is just such a strong character with his strong champion with his skill set, having those extra abilities. It's really nice to have. I don't know. It will be pretty interesting to see what happens. The vast majority of these players are silver or gold. The Frontlines team, everyone, Yaya is a gold 4 player. Sinryu has worked his way up all the way to gold 1. I know that much. Herf and Yellbeast are both gold 5. And Reruff is silver 1, looking to try and join his teammates in gold relatively soon. As far as Fallback Gaming's team goes, they're all gold and silver, so they're all pretty strong players in general. They've worked their way up to be top contenders in the LCS or LRSS, not the LCS. That'd be impressive. All right, we are in game. I don't have anyone casting with me. Casters shouldn't be plural. Oh well. We'll have Dran and Kito casting this game for you guys. Kito probably won't talk much because I'm not going to randomly go into deep voice. Alright, pretty standard starts out. We have the supports both going 6 items. I moved the screen. Sorry about that. Let me get this sorted out for you guys. Yeah, it looks like Jace wants to go top. Pings are coming out towards the topside river. Diana and Lux might get an early look at each other. We have 4 people in blue side jungle, and another 3 on purple team hanging out up there too. Lux ping's coming down. She did spot that Diana, I believe. Nobody knows that Jace is up there in the top. Oh, she might have been pinging the ward actually. She did see the ward get put down. It looks like FBG. No, FBG is blue side. Front. This is gonna bug me because I just played both teams and they both start with F. So Front has gotten a ward down in river and a little bit into the jungle in that bush over there, over here. Yeah. So Yaya is spotted out playing Janna. Yaya's a pretty good Janna player and actually a pretty good Nami player, as I learned not too long ago. Alright, Nocturne getting his race, going red. Cho'Gath getting his blue or his wolves and going blue. Pretty standard starts for both junglers. Nothing crazy here. Malphite and Jace are getting ready to do their little tango top lane. Jace is going to hang out in his bush for a little while. Both teams giving their junglers smiteless. The golems are not going to be picked up by blue side bot lane. They decided to be honorable opponents and go the fair fight route. Good on them. We have an early CS advantage by Nocturne because there's one more Wraith than Cho'Gath, or than there is in the Wolf camp for Cho'Gath. He also clears a little quicker too, so we may see Nocturne get ahead a little bit early on. Some trades coming out bot lane. Janna's shield goes out on the Vayne. She can put out a little more damage thanks to that AD buff on the shield. Always a good skill to have. You're gonna have to watch that spike endgame. When Vayne ults, plus the fully scaled Janna shield, Vayne will get over 80 attack damage in a split second, and that's a huge burst. Lux landing a snare, getting some poke down, but the Diana shield keeps her relatively healthy there. Jace is picking up an early CS lead on the Malphite. It helps to have range and not having to rely on your actual abilities to CS. Nocturne and Cho'Gath both looking to gank mid right now. They're waiting patiently. And it looks like Nocturne is going in. Come on, direct to camera, you can do this. Nocturne misses his Q. Cho'Gath is there for the counter gank. Fear comes out. Nocturne's taken really low. He flashes away. Diana also flashes. The Ignite comes down. Snare lands. Cho'Gath misses his Rupture. First blood goes to Lux as she picks up the proc on her auto attack. Pretty good play on both sides there. Nocturne was very close to dropping himself. Jace winning his top lane matchup pretty handedly right now. Malphite under half health and continuing to get harassed by the Jace under his tower. Though Malphite isn't too far behind in CS at the moment. He's sticking to that 5. It's not bad. Pink counter ward coming out from the Janna, and Lulu's pink ward goes down first before they can take that green ward they wanted to get rid of. Lux lands a snare down, gets her combo off, and Cho'Gath is just going to eat through some health pots. Mystic Shot comes out and lands on the Janna. Nothing too crazy bot line, just farming up. Ezreal has a slight lead, but his wave is also a little more push, so that'll probably even out here shortly. Nocturne is sitting in the tri-bush, wanting to gank. It was cleared of wards, so they know that they don't have vision on that. They also know Lulu is out of ward, so that river is probably empty. Oh, and here we go. Condemn into the wall on Lulu. Proxy Silver Bolts. Oh wow, I forgot Nocturne's Q, what Nocturne's Q is called. I'm a terrible person. Dustbringer. I knew that because I play Nocturne. Alright, another good gank by Yellow Beast. This is looking pretty good for Fallback Gaming. If Fallback Gaming wins this game, both Front and Fallback Gaming are guaranteed a spot into the tournament. However, if Fallback Gaming loses, they will have to play E5 to determine if Fallback Gaming, E5, or VCNL makes it into the tournament tomorrow. So this game does matter. A little bit more for Fallback Gaming, I guess, than Front. But personally, I would be very happy to see Frontline win, but that's just personal bias because I want to play in the tournament tomorrow. Let's see. Early gold leads. Oh wait, we have pinks coming out. MIAs coming from Lux, or fallbacks coming from Lux. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Nocturne wants to gank top. Cho'Gath spots him out though, so it looks like Nocturne's just going to hold the lane while Malphite goes ahead and backs. That's going to give Jace the early experience, the level advantage, and now he's built quite a big CS lead. Lux and Diana are trading in mid. Lux has an early advantage there too, thanks to that first blood. Diana wants to go in. It looks like maybe no. She's not level 6 yet. That's probably not the best idea right now. If we look at gold, we actually have Vayne quite a bit ahead now. She has 500. That's a good Dorn's Blade, or maybe a finished Vamp Scepter. But she hasn't gone back yet. Oh, I realized I forgot to comment on the skin war. Well, oh well. I'm sure whichever team has the most skins is going to win this game too. Sorry for that this bit of important info. Vayne is farming those invisible golems. I don't know if that is... Oh, Diana's going in. Moonfall comes out. She did land the Crescent Strike. She's not going to finish that off, though. She did see Cho'Gath coming up and didn't want to dive into the tower. Ping's coming out on Dragon. They did see that it got warded, so they know where to pink and get rid of that. Lux just barely misses her snare on the Diana. She's going to back away. Looks like she's going to get the blue buff from her Cho'Gath. She will get her blue earlier because Nocturne started at red, but blue buff did just spawn, so Lux will probably get that soon herself. Diana's going in. She lands the Moonfall and the Crescent Strike. Is she going to go in again? No. Lux is going to be able to flash away before Dino can use that Lunar Rush again. Lux is going to go in base. Nocturne's going to hold mid. We have Glitter Lance coming out on the Janna. It's a pretty strong early poke by Lulu. To be expected. Shock Blast comes on the Malphite. Jace is going in, doing quite a bit of damage, and doesn't actually take the tower shot. So good timing on that Jace partial dive. Nocturne looks like he wants to get blue started, and Lux will probably just walk up there and pick it up as she gets there. As you can see, ward coverage, pretty solid. Got a nice line going all along that river there for fallback gaming. Oh, we have a Condemn into the wall on Ezreal. Squirrel coming out. Jace is putting more hurt on this Malphite. This Malphite is just having a really rough day. I guess that's what Rerush stands for. Malphite comes out. Nocturne Dustbringer comes out. Oh wow, that burst on the Jace. He drops so quickly. Paranoia Dustbringer, very bursty combo on the Nocturne, especially on that first auto attack with his passive. That should help out Malphite quite a bit. He's going to go ahead and base, and let's see if he picks up anything good. He picks up that Chain Vest. Good item against Jace. Jace is an AD champion. Malphite scales well off of armor. Got some good poke coming out from Lux. Diana's getting pretty low, but it's always kind of deceiving because Diana has that really high burst, and she can do it twice if she lands her skill shots. So even if you have Diana low, you gotta watch out. Bot lane is actually doing pretty even in the CS trade, though I expect Ezreal to be a little bit more ahead soon. Vayne and Janna are basing. Oh wait, no, Janna's basing. Vayne's not. Vayne's going to go ahead and farm up. And you see more blue side wards going down. Frontlines has the top side warded, but they are severely lacking in bot side, so they're susceptible to ganks right now. But it is only a Vayne down there. Malphite's forced to farm under his tower yet again. There is a take mania here too. Jace is going to be able to get a lot of damage on this tower if he so desires. He is kind of squishy now though. He misses his accelerated shock blast. Decides to walk away. Snare does land on the Diana, allowing the Lucian Singularity to come out and land. Crescent Strike misses, though I think Diana's just aiming to farm right now. Nocturne is coming mid. He's going to look for another gank here. He may... Oh, I believe he is too close to that ward, so he's spotted out. He's going to go ahead and back away. So we are 11.5 minutes into the game. The score is 3-0 in the favor of Fallback Gaming, and they have a 1.5k gold lead to show for it. It's not... the gold lead hasn't been changing too much the last 5 minutes or so, though. So the difference in the lead, or the difference between the two teams isn't too high right now. Tornado comes out. It does not hit anyone. Oh, Diana's going in on the Lux. She lands the Crescent Strike into the Lurus. Moonfall comes out. Oh, that Lux Laser Burst is too much. Diana falls to the Lux. Nocturne comes in. Penumbra goes down. Or not Penumbra. Paranoia. The Fear comes off, and Nocturne picks up the kill there with an auto attack. Johnny Shield comes out, slowing the Cho'Gath. Rupture does not hit anything. Cho'Gath is going to have to walk away empty-handed. And speaking of no action, nothing changing, we now have a almost 2.5k gold lead thanks to those 2 kills. So, Cho'Gath may not be where he wants to be. Fear comes out. Snare does miss. Lucid Singularity will hit him. Cho'Gath is pretty tanky though. I don't believe he'll be able to walk away from this. Lux's Snare cooldown will be up fairly soon if she wants to try and land it. Nope, she's going to walk away. They're going to give up on the Cho'Gath as Diana is halfway back into the lane. 13 minutes in, we still don't have a dragon fight yet, so that will probably happen relatively soon. I'm expecting Fallback Gaming to try and fight for that. Am I saying this right? Yeah. Wait, I think I have them switched. Now I'm not even sure of myself. Alright, Diana secures blue with a little help from Cho'Gath. 2 Kung for you and Stonefall as Lulu pushing this bot tower down. I don't know if Vayne will get back in time. Oh wait, no, the minions have shown up. They won't be able to quite finish this off. Vayne is going to go in on this Ezreal. Get quite a good bit of damage on there. Ezreal is very low on mana. They'll probably look to leave the lane here. Vayne did pick up her BF sword too, so they definitely don't want to fight. Jace continuing his CS advantage in top, but those 2 assists are keeping Malphite in the game. Yeah, if I look, Jace only has a 3 gold lead. Fallback Gaming is looking to take on this dragon here. Alright, this is bugging me actually. Do I have this right? Because I believe I was told Fallback Gaming was blue's side. But in my mind I think they're switched. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. Unless somebody tells me in chat. Fallback Gaming does pick up the first dragon at, what is it, 1440. So we won't see that for another 6 minutes. Cho'Gath is coming bot. He is spot out, and they're Vayne and Lulu, or not Vayne and Lulu, Vayne and Janna are going to go ahead and walk back. Ping's coming down mid, and top lane river. They have spotted that Diana out. All right, looking at gold, we can see Nocturne is considerably ahead of the Cho'Gath, 1,000 gold. That's at least a good portion away to your first finished item, or at least good mid-game item. Lux is also ahead by 1,000 gold. Vayne is only ahead by 400, but everyone else is splitting the gold lead fairly evenly, except for Malphite. Malphite's a little behind. Yeah, so threat range, it's spread out for Fallback Gaming. It's usually best to have it that way. And it's always good to not to have your Vayne. Oh, Paranoia comes in. The Fear comes down on Lulu. And the Vayne's going to pick up the kill on Lulu with her auto attacks. Paranoia, very scary. Diana lands her Crescent Strike. She is not going to Luna rush in on this. Jace has a Malphite behind his tower. Ignite comes down. Malphite uses his Unstoppable Force and gets away. It's good for Malphite to be able to survive there. But his ult will be on cooldown for, what is it, 2 minutes now? Yeah, 2 minutes now. Tornado comes out. Vayne is chunking this Cho'Gath. He's going to get the third auto F. This Vayne is trading very well. Tumbles out. He's going to take damage from the Ezreal ult. It does get shielded. They're going to continue to stay in lane and just farm up. This Vayne is going to get very scary very soon. She isn't behind in CS early, and that's never a good thing for the enemy team. Jace is going on this Malphite. He knocked him back. I don't know if he wants to actually fight this though. This Malphite is pretty strong. That Sunfire Cape is doing work. Oh man. Too bad he doesn't have Unstoppable Force, because that would be a dead Jace right there. But it's alright. Jace is forced back, and Malphite might be able to pick up this tower. No, Jace is actually going to stick around. I don't know if that's a good idea on him. Malphite could probably go kill him whenever he wants. Nope, he's going to go back out now. Vayne getting her silver bolts proc off on the Ezreal. Ezreal ult coming out, does get hit across Vayne there. Cho'Gath in the enemy jungle gets caught out by Nocturne. Fear comes down. Diana misses her Crescent Strike. Does Luna Rush in. Nocturne does pick up the kill. Lux Laser coming down across the Diana. Thank you, Directed Camera. Fear does come out on the Diana. She is going to go down to the Nocturne, and the double kill is secured. Oh, I guess that's why. Lulu shuts down the Vayne. Malphite does take the tower on top, though, and manages to kill the Jace as his Unstoppable Force comes back up. The score is now 10-1, thanks to Feeder Vayne, who's clearly now miles behind this Ezreal. I'm just kidding. This is not looking good for front lines at the moment. Luxnare comes out, hits the Cho'Gath. He isn't going to be able to stop mid tower from falling. There's about 4 auto attacks left on that. Well, depending on who hits it and if minions are nearby. He's going to walk on down to blue buff. Wow. As you can see right now, there are 4 wards out by Fallback Gaming in this bot lane area. And then they also have a ward on their own red buff. Definitely want to make sure that Vayne's protected so she can hit that late game as fast as possible. We have now built a 5k gold difference. Let's see, who do we have it on? We have Vayne is now 1100 gold ahead of the Ezreal. That's not a good thing at all. Lux is 1500 gold in the lead, and Nocturne is 2000 gold ahead. Last time I checked this, I believe Cho'Gath was at 3000. So Cho'Gath has only gotten 500 gold in the past 4 to 5 minutes. I do have them switched. I knew it. I knew I had them switched. I was lied to. Paranoia comes out, Fear comes out, Silverbolt's procs on the Lulu. Nocturne does pick up the kill. Vayne is going to try and trade with this Ezreal. Tornado comes out, it's not even needed as Vayne does pick it up. This Vayne is fed, and oh man, front lines are looking to seal the deal here. Dragon just spawned. They have that pretty well timed. Nocturne's smite is up. They're going to go ahead and take this. Vayne isn't concerned if she does have her Vamp Scepter, and the Janus shields the tornadoes to help you out. Smite, good smite on the Nocturne there, securing the dragon. We now have a 6.5k gold lead, and let's see, what will front lines look to do next? Probably take mid and bot lane towers. I am actually going to alt tab real quick and fix the names because it's bugging me. Look at this Jack X2 guy trying to be all professional and doing things in the chat. But yeah, Deja Blue. The end of season tournament will be tomorrow and Sunday. The finals will be on Sunday, and I believe the semifinals as well. And then the next season will be initiated the Monday after. So almost no downtime at all whatsoever. If you're interested in signing up, do so as soon as you can, and tune in. We'll have 2 streams going tomorrow for the tournament, and we'll have 2 casters for every single game. LRSS 0, which is the one you're on right now, and LRSS 1. And there will be 2 games going on for the tournament at all times, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. And yeah, it'll be a lot better casting because there'll be 2 casters, and I won't have been talking for 2 matches right before this, or 3 matches right before this. My voice is gone. Oi. Lux doesn't land her snare. Lucent Singular goes down. The poke from either side is both pretty good. Lux didn't quite shield too much of the Jace poke. Tornado lands on both Ezreal and Lulu. They're not going to try and follow this up. Cho'Gath is going to walk down, but he gets spotted by that Vision Ward. Dyna's going to go in on this Malphite. Malphite doesn't have mana, but he's going to be able to walk away. Alright, I'm going to fix this real quick. You guys will get a frozen screen. Alright, and we're back. Sorry, 10-second delay. I fixed it. I fixed the scoreboard. Yeah, there will be 2 divisions starting next season. There will be a bronze silver league where you can have any number of bronze silver players in any where there's no LKS issue, and then there will be an upper division which is gold and plat. Oh wow, I was looking at chat. Paranoia came down. Dustman came out. Vayne is doing work. Kills the Lulu. Somebody killed the Cho'Gath. Nocturne killed the Cho'Gath. Yeah, this is not looking good for Fallback Gaming. Front lines is just pushing straight forward. We have the second tower in bot lane going down, and in mid lane. And with that, we now have a almost 11,000 gold lead. We'll probably get one as soon as this blue buff gets taken up. Probably by the Lux. Oh wait, no, it went to Janna. Alright. Good guy Lux, giving your blue buff to the carry support Janna. From what I'm told, Yaya is their actual carry. Like, that's the only reason they win games, is because Yaya is like their super carry. Oh, yeah, any team can participate in the upper division. You're not. The upper division is plat and below, and the lower division is silver and below. As for how the actual structure of standings and everything is going to work next season, that's being worked on. It's not going to be quite the same as it is this season. There were a handful of issues with this season that we want to get worked out. Let's see. What is going on in this games? Because I keep looking at the chat. Counter wording going down by Janna, making sure to limit all of Fallback Gaming's vision as much as possible. We're in that, we're starting to enter that range of time where Baron becomes a considered option here. We have a 2.5 item Vayne right now. She's fairly far along her way to getting a Bilgewater, I would believe, and then the Blade of the Rune King. Obviously, after that, Nocturne already has his Blade of the Rune King, so he's looking to pick up that Vayne slack. I mean, he is 6-0 and Vayne's 5-1, so. Yeah, you do have to consider your competition when entering that upper division league. Like, you may like. Good on you for like taking your all silver bronze team, or like maybe your all bronze 5 team, if that's what the case, and trying to challenge the plat players. And if you win, I would be amazed, because that shows great development and skill on your part. But it'd be rough. Yeah. Oh, and I do believe that all teams are going to go under a recheck, because your Law King score average for the season was frozen. Oh wow, that Lux poke. The Snare, Lucent Singularity, and Finalis Finol can all fall down. Paranoia comes out on the Cho'Gath. He flashes away. Fear comes out on the Ez, but he Arcane shifts out. Malphite ults in, lands on the Ezreal. Ezreal Arcane shifts or flashes away. I'm not sure which one's which. Nocturne does pick up the kill though. Lux lands a snare. Malphite's going in deep. He gives zero fucks about this. Ignite does come down on him. Lux misses her snare. Diana is pretty low herself too. Cho'Gath is back in the fight. However, so is Jace. They may not want to stick around for anymore, as frontline has been brought pretty low. Lower divisions allowed to have 1 gold on their team. All right. I wasn't quite aware of that yet. That's new info for me, but good to know. Yeah, the info I know of is from like 5 a.m. this morning. So Ezreal comes out. Lux Laser does come across. It clears the wave, so they'll be able to hold on to this tower for a little while longer. Not too much longer though. Minions are here. Oh, I guess they will be able to hold it. Fallback game decides they don't want to try and push and force a fight there. We have a 3-tower advantage, 5-2. Primarily in the bottom half of the map. That'll make Baron pressure really high, especially if they manage to get that mid or bot lane inhib down before they want to fight this Baron. We see Fallback Gaming having quite a few good wards out all over the map. Mostly in their own jungle though. They are pushed back into their territory. Malphite taking on the Baron with his Sunfire Cape, clearing out those wards. Yeah, I'm not good enough to be in the upper division. I'm like a silver 1, like everyone else on my team. Lux Laser Snare and Laser comes out. Paranoia comes down on the Ezreal. Fear comes across. Tremendo goes up by Lulu to try to knock him back, but Fear does proc. Malphite's going to get the double kill on the Ezreal with his ground slam. Vayne doing work on those minions, and now the inhib. Oh, this Vayne is doing work on the Diana now. Tumble's coming out, taking tower shots, however, getting turned into a squirrel. Snare doesn't land on anything, but they are going to be able to push this Nexus tower. Tornado comes across, hits the Janna. Lulu has the home guard boots, but I don't think it'll help much. Oh, Jace does Jace picks up the kill on the Nocturne. Diana goes in, but those shields are too much, and she's going to get caught in the hailstorm of AoE blasts. Jace jumps in, gets snared, knocks the Lux back. Lux does get the double kill with another Lucent Singularity. Ezreal, True Shot Barrage does manage to kill the Vayne. Vayne was not suspecting that. Shock Blast doesn't quite land, but the Ezreal is going to get the procs on his Frozen Fist and pick up a double kill. So as we saw there, we have a quintupling of the total kills on Fallback Gaming's side. They managed to save their Nexus. And the gold lead, I guess, stagnates at 13k for now. I'm also curious to see if you can have both a lower division and an upper division team, like be on both. Like if you're in that, if you're like that one member that's in that awkward spot of being like maybe a gold 3 or a gold 4 player, and you just like be on both teams. All right. I would expect to see a Baron fight coming up here pretty soon by Frontlines. If they can grab a Baron, it'll probably secure the victory for them. Johnny does have the Oracles. Nocturne's going to go with her as they clear out the Baron area. Preemptive Tornado on the Baron coming out. They're going to go ahead and start this. They have 2 Blade of the Rune Kings on Nocturne and Vayne, so this is going to happen very quickly. Shock Blast comes out. They're fairly aware that this is being done. There's not much they can do about it, however. True Shot Barrage is a little too late to pick that up. No steal today, Ezreal. No steal today. Looks like Fallback Gaming is going to be pushed back into the base. They're going to have to defend their Nexus, however. Frontlines is probably strong enough now to where they could almost ignore them and just go at the Nexus if they did it right. Though it probably wouldn't be safe. Diana's going to land a Crescent Strike on a couple members. She's not going to rush in right now, though. Malphite goes and ults in. She hits 2 of them. Lux Laser comes across all 3 members. Paranoia comes in. And those kills will seal the deal here. We have 5 up, and the Nexus goes down. GG. Good job on Frontline's part. They managed to secure that victory without too much trouble there. This is going to force a required match between E5 and Fallback Gaming. If E5 wins, depending on how fast they win the game, they will be in, or VCNL will be in. But if Fallback Gaming beats E5, then Fallback Gaming will be in. We will see what happens. Thank you for watching. If I cast that other game, which I would consider doing, hopefully I'll have a co-caster, and yeah. All right. So thanks for watching. There should be one more game coming up soon.